David yn y cae.
David yn y cae.
Coming up on part 5, we look into holes already dug. I feel her power.
Wow!
And we see the fork-tailed kite.
One time nearly extinct.
I'm going back 2 decades and spending some time in Wales, where I went to take a 3-week crash course in Welsh at Lampeter University. I recommend you start with part 1 so you can get up to speed. This is Betty Davies. She runs this B&B and farmhouse along with her husband. She also divines for water.
Through here is the little one of 2 trails that you can take to get to campus. You go through here along what was the old railroad track that went from Carmarthen all the way to Aberystwyth. And in 1968, they decided to stop using the railroad for whatever reason. So this area is inaccessible by railroad. But up here on the right, you can see the mound that the tracks used to run along, and some sort of cement. I don't know if it was a platform, but it must have been part of a. See, you can see the stairs, and it's rail related, but it's just not working anymore. They decided it wasn't financially viable to keep the railroad, so they cut it off. Betty told me that when she used to work as a nurse in Aberystwyth, she'd walk down, take the train all the way to Aberystwyth and back. Farmer's land runs right up here. You look, that's his farmland. It's right up to the edge of the campus. It was a farmer in 1822 who gave the land for the building of the campus, which is 3rd in age to Oxford and Cambridge. I didn't realize this was the 3rd oldest university in Great Britain. Interesting. Some homemade steps here. Through here. Down through here. Yeah. So I think we pass about 4 or 5 farmhouses or so before we get to the place. It's just about a mile, and I'm used to it now. I walk it now a lot. I have taken taxis home, but mostly I walk.
This other farm we're going to visit was a place where she divined for water 10 days previously.
And so they've already dug and found some water.
Yes, right. You see, they had an existing well there, you see? It was dry.
They've been sheared recently. Why is there always one black sheep?
There's always one black sheep in every family. You see, that's blue rim.
Yep.
That's clay. Well, underneath that clay now, you see there's a rock. So they have pierced the rock. But they want to dig down a little more in the rock.
My grandfather was gifted, and he had 10 children, and not one of them had the gift.
Dowsing is a type of divination employed in attempts to locate groundwater, gemstones, oil, grave sites. Wikipedia says dowsing is a pseudoscience. There's no scientific evidence that it's any more effective than random chance. Well, I think she's the real deal. Some people are just more sensitive to things. There was something special about her, no doubt.
Finding water in August is if you find it in August, it will last forever because the water table is very low.
The water table is low.
Yes.
To find water in July and August, you've got a lasting spring.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
Huh? Plenty of water there. And then you see they put rings down there then. And fill in around the rings. And they're hoping then to run it to the existing.
To that existing well there.
The spring is here and it runs down to the well.
birders come to this area to see these red fork-tailed kites. We were lucky, and John had some info about them.
One time nearly extinct. Only one pair. Under voice.
Really? And now there are more.
So now we reckon about 80, 90 pairs.
You're holding it very tight.
We went back another day, and boy was I convinced. I took the stick with one hand, she took the other side. We held hands to close the circuit in the middle, and I felt something. I'm telling you, this stick moved when we approached the water.
There you are, so you see how much tension there is.
You should take her hand and then do that.
And Alex did it too.
You've got one end of the stick, and I've got the other. Right, okay? Now then I'll have your hand. Let's walk. You keep it down. Don't you let it go. Because if the stick decides to go, it'll go itself.
Well, that is what I do mostly at this moment is going round farms and finding water for them.
Coming up, a German attack.
No! Water! And the legs! Hey!
John takes us to Hay-on-Wye, and I go north with the Germans to visit Harlech Castle.
Which was built in between 1283 and 1289.